Okay, so we're playing. Get comfortable. You comfortable? Mm. Okay.
Houston, we have a problem.
You did.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kiss My Curls, aka Ashley, aka Taste No, aka you already know. And if you don't, you will. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. And today we have a new guest. Sierra.
Hi. I don't have a YouTube, so I'm Sierra. So this will probably be the first and last time you have me on Ashley's YouTube. Let's talk. If you guys want us to like talk about things, this is my YouTube now. Just put it down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. I did it right?
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
comment, and subscribe.
Because that is something I always forget to say in the
I'll
beginning.
never forget.
Notifications, turn them on. Subscribe. Tell a friend. Honey, give this a thumbs up now. You guys already know the deal. We have some wine. We're doing a little white today. And we have our fruit. Grapes, keeping it healthy.
I'm not even gonna bring it up.
And we have our cups. You know mine. My taste, no.
Mine says, I don't give a flock.
Do I look like I got? Because I don't.
I let them see it.
I hope y'all had a good week. A good week.
I got that bubbly. I got that bubbly.
Yo, cause if your wife got on this jacket, where you got this from?
Publix. Y'all do not judge me either. I know this is the second twisty top wine that I have brought on this show.
Ah, the ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
But I'm trying to try
don't get
different
paid till
ones.
tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saying, look, oh my god! Sienna!
Ashley!
Cheers. Let's take a
Cheers.
sip, see what it
It's a lot of
tastes
wine.
like. Is it? It has like a little fruity essence to it.
Like, it's no Pinot, but
it's different. It's from New Zealand.
it's from Publix.
Why you look?
We had to be technical.
For the YouTube, it's from New Zealand, imported, honey. So, now that we have our wine, we have our grapes, let's get into the first topic. Our first topic is gonna be about Gayle King and Lisa Leslie and their interview that they did. Kobe is still very relevant this week as last week, as you know, he passed away. So, what happened, Gayle King did a interview with Lisa Leslie. Lisa Leslie and Kobe were very close friends, right? Pretty much, Gayle King brought up the sexual assault allegations, all of that. Something that didn't need to be brought up. You want to elaborate?
Basically, like, Lisa Leslie is Kobe's, you know, that's his road dog. Like, that was her big brother. So it was just extremely inappropriate to bring that up at all times. Like, of all the times you've talked to Lisa Leslie, I'm pretty sure it's never come up. So it was just super unnecessary. But it's interesting because, you know, they either pick Gayle King to be like for black people or against black people based on propaganda. She's like, oh, well, yeah, you guys know, she's like Oprah. So it's
They're
like
besties.
So it's kind of like, did you say that out of spite? Did you say that to shake the table? Was the tea necessary at the time when everybody was drinking water? No.
But so we tea. The tea got real hot because everybody had something to say about it. Did you see Oprah? I think she went on Good America and they asked her how Gayle was doing. And she was like almost in tears. She was like, she's not doing well.
Doing well. May I say she is not doing well.
Well, she shouldn't have said it.
True. Very true.
Like, just don't say it. Like, how hard would that have been?
It's like they're almost trying to expose what's going on, because you remember she was trying to do a documentary on Russell Simmons. Yeah, about his sexual... No, Oprah. And then, you know, petty Uncle Snoop, he had to come in with his hair tie, and he had his own comments.
Child, did he have some comments?
Did you feel as though it was okay for him?
You want the honest opinion or the opinion you want me to say, like, as a woman?
Sweetie. Honest opinions.
Let me crack myself.
Take your sip if you have some wine, take a sip with us.
If I had just had like my star basketball idol, like this man was it. If I had a son, my son probably looks up to this man too if he plays a sport. Like, you know, like he's just a black icon. Literally just died in a helicopter crash with his child in arms and other parents that play on this, like, whose children play on the same team with my child. And you want to talk about some sexual assault allegations?
And it's the fact that it happened so many years ago.
2001.
And now...
I was 5. I was 5.
You're such a baby. Oh, she's such a baby.
5, like, come on, dog. Like, did you really think that was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his wife is mourning, his children are mourning, he just had a newborn. Like, you really think this was the time to bring this up?
It wasn't. And then Snoop ended up actually apologizing.
I'm a nonviolent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family. Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman. I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her and didn't threaten her.
I guess he got some backlash for it. He felt like, you know, it was the political thing to do. Granted, I didn't really think that Snoop would care. But he did apologize. Let us know down below in the comments what you thought about that situation. Okay. The next topic is the broom challenge. I'm gonna actually insert a picture of my broom because mine worked. Monday, NASA came out and said that Monday will be the only day where you can have your broom stand up because of the gravitational pull or force. And honey, mine worked. It was low-key crazy. It looked like a ghost was holding my broom. Clearly somebody's didn't work.
If your broom stood on Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna tell you 2 things about yourself that you didn't know. I hope y'all zoom in on this. You have ghosts, demons, you heard of those? Spirits, you have them. You need sage, but most importantly, you need to use your broom. Because ain't nobody who's using a broom got brooms that stand. And that's how I feel about it.
Or you just had a cheap broom. They said that NASA was being prejudiced again.
It was still standing the next day after, so it's not that this was new news. It's just no one tried it on their own before.
No.
Yeah.
It was very cool. I hope you guys tried it at home. It was all over Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Honestly, I did get annoyed about it afterwards, even though I did post my own video on how mine worked. Our next topic. Amber Rose and her husband, well, not her husband, her baby daddy, got tattoos. Well, she first got her tattoo on her forehead of her 2 sons' names.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just the one new son. I was like,
no.
I would feel some type of way if I was Sebastian, but.
No, she got Bash and Slash across her head. And then her baby daddy, Bash and Slash. Sebastian would have been like up here and then she would have had to put Slash down here. But the baby daddy got the birth dates of Slash and Bash. The twist is that Bash is not his son. So how do you feel about him getting Bash's birth date across his face and it's not his son?
I mean, that's cool, I guess. I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't tattoo my own child's name on me if I had a child. So, with that being said, I guess it's a nice gesture, but
I feel like for them though, tattoos aren't that big of a deal because they have so many.
I guess, but your face?
Yeah, I mean she had Wiz's name, like face on
her arm, but not her face.
She said that she did it
forehead.
because of Kobe.
I don't see where Kobe ever had a face tattoo. Can't fool me.
No, she was like, you know, it really showed how life is too short and you really gotta appreciate everyone while they're here. She went on Keisha Cole's show. FYI, I did not know Keisha Cole had a show.
What is she gonna talk about? I don't care.
I don't know, but I think it's on an actual major station too.
Really?
Yeah, but she pretty much said that she did it because people aren't here for long. You have to show your appreciation. Her dad got cancer at 40. She's 36. And she just needed to live in the moment. I guess for her, living in the moment is putting a tattoo on your forehead. But to each his own. It's her body, it's her face. If that's what she wants and it's gonna be wrinkled in a few years, I mean, she's got money, she can get it removed. Next topic on the subject of kids. Dwayne Wade came on Ellen this week talking about his former son, now daughter, Zaya, who has decided to identify as a girl.
She is opting or requesting to be addressed with female pronouns.
Yeah.
I don't know how technicalities work.
That to me means that she identifies as a female.
That's what I was wondering. But then my question is, do they now refer to Zaya as Dwayne Wade's son or as Dwayne Wade's daughter?
Daughter. Because he said it on Ellen that it's his daughter. Gotcha. And then there was like a whole video of Zaya speaking about living your truth and how she feels much better being who she feels like she is. She gets her nails done, she wears heels. I think it's been a long time coming because if you really think back, maybe like 3 years ago, at when Zaya was Zion, he was very feminine. Yeah. And people were saying it like on Shade Room and stuff and different platforms that he was feminine. So I think she's 12 or 13.
Young. Yeah.
That's middle school. It's been going on for a minute. I think, okay, it is what it is. They live in a different world. Yeah. Where you can just kind of do you. It's not like she's 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Where they're just allowing it. Granted, that's your parenting style. I personally think I would wait if my child decided to say that they wanted to identify as something else. Just because I feel like 5, 6 years old, you don't fully know. You're easily influenced. I don't know. That's an opinion. What's your opinion?
I don't know. I mean, I support it. I like how welcoming they are to the idea and how like supportive they are. Mm-hmm. Because basically it's kind of like everything starts at home. So you either accept your child for who they are now, and if it is, you know, I'm not saying it is a phase, but if it does turn out to be like just a growing phase and Zaya grows out of it, then cool. But at least you were like gung-ho about supporting your child, you know.
Just like EJ Johnson, Magic Johnson's son.
Yeah.
But he said his dad did not support him. Granted, it was definitely a different time. 10, 12 years ago, it's different from now. People are so much more sensitive. Yeah. They're more
okay, let's talk about that. Because you grown men and women going hard, okay, you hear me? Hard in Shade Room talking about God makes no mistakes, and you're supposed to teach a man how to be a man.
At the end of the day, Zaya, congratulations coming out, living your truth. I definitely give kudos to Gabby and Dwayne for just really being open to it and being so supportive of their now daughter. And even her brother is very supportive as well, very protective, which I think any sibling would be. Cause
I agree.
Yeah, siblings are just ride or die.
But especially because he's a little older, but he like you know, really operates with like social media.
Yeah,
you know? So
and I mean, he's in
like,
high school. That would be
yeah,
like the
like, he
worst time to
knows-
deal with it.
You know, like he knows how social media can be. I think
Rolling with it's still being Black History Month. We have some news for you guys, some updates and progression.
oh, there it is. There's that word.
Grabbed it, found it. Progression in the world of HBCUs. First one, congratulations to Morehouse for having their first polo team. They are the first and the only HBCU to have a polo team, which I think is very big just because I don't think polo is a black sport. Not saying there's black sports, but there's not a big black representation in polo.
No, not at all.
And I just think it's so classic. Like, I would love to go to a Morehouse polo match.
Somebody get her.
I'll just get my big hat. Yo, I can't wait for you to see my big hat. It's coming in a few weeks. Anyway, the second one. Do you want to get this one?
The NFL is now doing a combine for HBCUs, which is pretty cool. So as you know, the NFL combine, the biggest schools, the best schools from the best conferences get to send their players, or not send them really, they get an invite. Let's talk about that. So you have to be invited to this. It's a public workout, a couple days long. All the NFL teams send a representative out, if not the head coach, to see, you know, what's about to be on and popping when the draft comes. So typically NFL or HBCUs don't get a lot of representation. I've never seen an HBCU game on NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox. None of that.
I feel like even at the school though, like football, it's not as big. People go for the band.
Exactly, yeah. You're not, no.
But there are still football players there hoping for that NFL dream. So it's good that they get that chance.
Yeah, so it's really cool. And it's pretty interesting because it's going to be held actually at the Miami Dolphins facility.
I think that about wraps it up for us, and let's talk about it this week. Sierra, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
I'll be back.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And do you want to give them your IG?
Sure. So my IG is at Sierra Griffin with 2 N's.
Thank you for watching. And as you know, we are trying to get to 10K. So you know what you need to do. If you decided to wait till the end of this video, you need to press that button, subscribe down below, and then you tell a friend to tell a friend's friend to tell your mommy's aunt friend and your daddy's poppy's friend to subscribe to my channel and turn those notifications on and give this a thumbs up. And we will see you in the next video because you know I'm always bringing that fire.
Oh my god.
See you.
Bye.
DJ Jones. Money good.